Well, hi everybody. Today is Saturday. What is it? February 16th? Yeah, the 16th. Boy, I look a mess. I gotta tell you, my car, when I got home last night, there was no parking in front of my daughter's apartment, so I had to park on one of the side streets, and I had to go out today to move it because there was parking out front, and it took me forever to shovel that car out. So sorry, I look a mess. I'm here alone. My daughter is in Florida. Lucky girl. As I sit here staring out the window with the snow coming down. It's cold and snowy up here in Idaho. And I'm finding that I'm really missing being in Ohio. Never thought I would say that, but I am. I'm missing being in Ohio. Okay, so as you can tell, I'm trying out yet a different kind of software here. I'm using my webcam, and I'm sorry, the resolution isn't that great on my webcam. You know, it's an older computer. I'm just trying to figure out something that I can do. Right now, my iMovie isn't downloading on my phone for some reason, and I'm just getting very frustrated with these videos. Not doing them, just the process of making them, because, you know, I'm having internet and software issues. But I'm going to try to get it figured out within the next few weeks. I might have to just bite the bullet and buy a camera. I don't know. I have a camera. I just have to figure out how to use it. It's one of those, it's not a GoPro. It's like an off-market GoPro. If I can figure out how to do that, I might start using that a little bit. But then I still have the upload issues. So you don't need to know my problems. I was going to wait and do my inspirational video till tomorrow, but I found a quote today that I really like. And I'm going to insert it at the end here. I'm also going to insert a couple pictures. My picture what I looked like before I started Weight Watchers, and one that was taken in January, so you can see what the difference is. Anyway, the quote says, "You can't spell challenge without change." So challenge is CHALLENGE, but if you take out the LLE in the middle, it says change. And then the side comment is, if you're going to rise to the challenge, you have to be prepared for the change. I guess I just need to refocus. I did pretty good yesterday, you know. I did go over my points yesterday. I went to a Bible study group last night, and they had pizza, and then they had birthday cake for one of the guys that was there. And, you know, I indulged because it was my first time there, and I'm meeting people for the first time. Maybe that's something I need to work on, that I don't need to partake just because I think it's socially acceptable. Maybe that's part of my program, or my problem. I know that when I go out with my daughter and her friends, and they go out and they all have burgers. Now, mind you, they're all in their 20s, so they can afford to eat that stuff. You know, their metabolism isn't that of a 65-year-old woman. But I always feel like, well, you know, I'm with them, so I'm going to eat and join in the conversation. And I guess I need to realize that I can join in the conversation without the food. But, you know, when you're out socially, you feel like, you know, you need to be social. And food, whether we like it or not, is part of our social activity. So it's going to be interesting this week because my daughter's gone, and she's going to be gone the entire week. So it's just me. I'm not planning on going to the trivia night with the college kids Tuesday night. So this week I can concentrate just on being me and get back to my own self, and stay on my plan is to stay absolutely on the program. And we'll see how my weigh-in goes on Thursday. And I was up a little bit today again. But like I said, I ate that pizza and had that cake. And now, I know that you're going to tell me eating pizza one night and eating cake one night is not going to make a difference. It does in my weight from day to day because I retain salt. It's one of the reasons I'm on blood pressure medicine is because I retain salt. I know that's going to come off tomorrow, or, you know, the next day if I stay on plan. And I'm drinking a lot of water. I've got my big 42-ounce glass of water. I'm still completing this one. It's my first one of the day. and I'll have 2 more of these today. Another reason I'm not planning on going to many places, because, you know, once I drink all that water, I'm going to be in the bathroom all night. Not only that, the roads are crappy outside. I don't understand why they don't plow the roads here. The side roads, I don't think I've seen one plow go down since we started getting snow a week ago. And there's over a foot of snow on the ground. And the sidewalks are terrible, so I'm not going out. I mean, I'm to the point where I'm not even driving to the mall to walk. And I had thought about doing that. Ulterior motive, I kind of wanted to go to Joann Fabrics, but I don't have the money to spend. I like to go in there and just look around and dream about all these projects that I could do. And that's why I have a stash of fabric that is still a stash and not made into projects. But the roads are too bad. I'm not going to go out there, and who knows what the sidewalks are going to be like over there by the mall. And they just don't clean things off the way they do back east. So, and I don't understand it because, you know, they get snow up here. I mean, this is snow country. So, people just used to it up here? I don't know. But I know if I were in Ohio, we had this much snow, the sidewalks would be cleaned, the roads would be cleaned by now. After a big storm, they're really good about within a couple hours after the snow starts, getting it all cleaned off so people can get back to doing what they're supposed to do. But I will tell you, up here, the lifestyle is much slower. It's much more laid back. In that respect, it's good. You know, it's more relaxing than it is back east. But I just don't understand the way they do some things up here. Enough of that rambling. Back to my Weight Watchers journey. So, yesterday I didn't track all that pizza and cake last night, but I'm assuming I had another day's worth of points. I watched Sandy this morning over at Let's Get Fit with Sandy, and she said something that I thought, you know, this makes a lot of sense. You know, she said that she's been showing her good food. She hasn't been showing her bad food when she does her videos. You know, she'll talk about it, but she only shows the good stuff. And maybe I would do better if I took her advice and just showed the good, the bad, and the ugly. So I think that would make us all more accountable to one another if we did that. You know, it's like Facebook. We always try to talk ourselves up on Facebook and make ourselves look good. And we kind of forget about the bad stuff. Me, I pretty much bare my soul on Facebook. A lot of times I'll tell people exactly what I'm going through, and I've had a lot of bad stuff happen, and I've shared that as much as I've shared the good stuff. But, you know, my YouTube channel, I haven't done that. I did the one video, the 2 videos the other day when I told you about, you know, what happened with my husband and my son, and that was bad. It was ugly. I was sad. But other than that, you know, I've been trying to stay positive just so I could inspire other people. I don't know, just random thoughts, I guess. Today for breakfast, I had my coffee. I always have 2 cups of coffee in the morning. And I put, in each cup, I put 2 tablespoons of fat-free half and half. It is, for the 4 tablespoons together, it's 40 calories, I believe. I have it written down. 40 calories. I have to flip pages. Sorry, I'm blocking my face here. 40 calories. And then I had 2 slices of the Sara Lee 45 calorie bread, which was 90 calories. I had 5 grams of butter. Remember, I like to weigh everything in grams because I think it's a more accurate measure. 5 grams of butter, real butter, not margarine or anything. It was real butter. It was 2 points, 90 or 35.9 calories. I had a banana, which weighed out at 134 grams, and that was 0 points, 119.2 calories. Those bananas just, they boggle my mind, because this, what weighed out at 134 grams, when I looked at it, I would say that's a small banana. So, which is why I weigh everything. And then I had 2 large eggs, and I want to tell you, in your tracker, if you scroll down on the serving size, or the items, it lets you choose, medium, large, extra large, jumbo eggs. It makes a difference if you're counting the calories. So I always buy the large eggs. I don't normally buy jumbo eggs unless I'm baking something that specifically calls for it. So 2 eggs, which is 0 points, but 144 calories. And so I made an omelet. And I put Velveeta cheese, a slice of the original 35 calorie Velveeta on it. 35 calories for that, 1 point. So far I've had 7 points. And what I've got so far adds up to 464.1 calories for the day. Now, I have a few more calories than that, no more points, because in the omelet I also sliced up 3 asparagus spears and a little bit of onion, a little bit of green pepper, and some celery. And I haven't added those calories in yet. It won't be much. The asparagus probably has the most calories of all that, but 0 points. So that's where I'm sitting at right now, 7 points. And what did I just say with the calories? 464 calories, so that's pretty high. It's almost 2:30 in the afternoon here. So because of that, I'll probably just have a light snack. I'll probably have my coffee with my Premier protein drink in it. If I have any more, I think I have one more container of the Premier protein. So that'll just give me enough protein to get through my meal. I've got some chicken breast thawed out. I've thawed it's been in the refrigerator. My dinner plans have changed the last couple of nights, so that chicken breast needs to be cooked today. So I'm going to have that, and I've got some fresh green beans in the crisper that I'm going to cook up. So that's all 0 points. I will have to get more points somehow. I'm thinking I'll have enough points tonight to have my 94% fat-free popcorn bag, the mini bags, which is 3 points, and I think it's 120 calories. I'm not sure. So, like I said, right now I've got 16 points left, and I've got 835.9 calories. Now, how I came up with my calorie count, I Googled my height and my weight and what my goals were, which was for weight loss. And I'm at the low end of the calorie range for what I am, for the weight loss I want to have. And I'll tell you why. And I'll probably start eating more calories once the weather breaks, because I'm not exercising that much right now. So it's too nasty outside, and the sidewalks are too iced over to walk. So the only exercise I'm getting is just walking back and forth here in the apartment. And I'm going to do some cleaning today, which will burn some extra calories. So, but I'm not doing like the 10,000 steps that I was doing before. Once I get to that, and even if the weather gets better, good enough where I can walk over to the mall and start, walking for a while over the mall, I might amp up my calories a little bit. But for now, I'm not going to, because it's I'm just not getting the activity, and I don't need the calories. So, but I Googled it. I'm 5'4" on a good day, and I don't have much activity, so I put myself at 300 calories. No one told me, not 300, but 1,300. No one told me this is what you must have to lose weight. This is just what I figured out through, doing some research online about the calories that I needed to lose weight at a pretty good pace. If I stick to this, I do pretty well. That's when I have my better weight losses. The last, I don't know, since I've been up here, I lost my mojo. I think I'm starting to get it back. I've been watching some good, YouTube videos again, and I think I'm starting to get it back. I just think I've got the winter blahs. I have the Weather Channel on right now, and all I'm seeing is snow, snow, snow. I think please stop. I like snow. I think it's pretty when I'm inside looking out, but to try to get out, no. So, and the other thing is I need some work done on my car, and I'm waiting for a guy to come over to get the work done before I drive it much, so I don't want to be dry. The mall's clear across town, and in this weather, I'm not trusting my brakes or my spark plugs to make it over there. So, anyway, that's kind of where I'm at today. Like I said, I got a 0 point dinner coming up. I'm going to have to add some points somehow, so I'm going to look to see what I've got here that I could add points but not a lot of calories. I know I've got some leftovers in the freezer and the refrigerator that I'm not sure I want to get into, because especially I know there's leftover pizza in there, and I don't want that high calorie count. So we'll just have to see. If I get to 13 points, that's my goal, is to have at least 13 points today, because that's what I need for the blue dot. So if I eat too little, I don't lose weight. If I eat too much, I don't lose weight. That's just what my metabolism does. I don't usually get into my weekly points because, like I said, my metabolism, and this time of year when I'm exercising a lot, I don't need those extra points, and I don't need the calories. Now, if you want to, that's fine. I'm not telling you don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. I'm just telling you this is what works for me. I have an extremely slow metabolism, it seems, and the older I get, the slower it gets. So, you know, we've always heard that the older we get, the harder it is to lose weight. I think that's true. At least it is for me. Now, I have seen on YouTube, there's people older than me that are losing weight at a good pace. But I will tell you that it's taken me a long time to lose the weight I've lost. And if I can get onto my app, I'll tell you exactly how much weight I've lost. Not as much as what I had lost, because I had gained some weight. But it's taken me a long time, and I've kept it off for the most part. I mean, I've put on a few pounds, you know, a couple pounds here and there, but I've been able to take it all the way back. Here's my app. My weight journey. Okay. So on Thursday when I weighed in, I weighed 228.9. So my official loss since my start date was 48.9 pounds. I had lost over almost 60 pounds altogether. So, you know, that 12 pounds I've been playing with for the last year and a half, I think. My official weigh-in when I first started Weight Watchers on January 5th, 2016, so this is 3 years I've been at this now, was 277.8 pounds. 48.9 pounds lost is nothing to sneeze at. I know that there are other people that have lost, that would have been at goal by now. I'm not. I'm just going to keep going and trying to get a consistent weight loss. You know, if I lose a pound a week, it's 52 pounds at the end of the year. Of course, we're 46 days into it. I think we're coming into the 8th week of the year, or we're in the 8th week of the year. So I lost some time. Now that 277.8 that I weighed in at in January of 2016, I had lost weight. I had started Weight Watchers about 2 weeks before then, and didn't sign up till the first of the year, just for financial reasons. And I was doing meetings at the time. When I first signed up, I went to meetings to get an official weigh-in. But I was following the program for a couple weeks before then, so I think I've lost. I must have lost 10 pounds before I even joined Weight Watchers officially. So my weight loss is probably more than 48.9, but that's according to Weight Watchers. That's what it is. So I've got about 90 more pounds to go. I think, well, actually 99, I think, from what I weighed in, to get to my goal. It's not the Weight Watchers goal, to get to my goal. I'm trying for probably, I don't know, 20 or, you know, around 130. Now, I might change my mind when I get closer to that. I don't know. Anyway, that's it for me today. This video is almost 20 minutes long, so I want to get going here. I'm going to insert pictures of what I looked like when I first started, and then a picture of that was taken last month in January. So there, you can see there's a difference, but I want more of a difference. So you guys have a great day. Congratulations for all you guys that lost weight this week, and for those that didn't, hang in there. We got this. We're going to do this. Let's get the ball rolling again. Let's get our mojo back, people. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.